Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Sin, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about, my return to Roblox trading, how much value I have. Let's just talk about some items and what's kind of been going on over the past couple of years that, I've been missing out on. So let's just get straight into it. So first things first, if you don't know me, my name is Sin, and I used to trade a lot. As you can tell, I do have some expensive items. So I have like Black Falc, Sky Blue, DDH, all this cool stuff. And honestly, I feel really blessed to be able to have all these cool items. But yeah, so that's me. I started off trading in 2020. I used to trade a little bit before then, but I really got into trading in 2020. And yeah, so I really started off with 26k, and that's like a decent amount to start off with. But yeah, just like the normal trader, I started off with that much, and over time I eventually just grew, and here we are. And I'm sitting at 19 million right now, so that is crazy to me. Very bizarre, just very crazy. Like 19 million is a number I never thought I would reach, but here we are. So I think later I should obviously make guides and teach you guys how to trade, and obviously we're going to talk about trends and stuff maybe in another video. But let's just kind of talk about some items that have recently crashed. I've done a little bit of research. I've been reading like value requests, and I've been trying to keep up to date with some of these items, and because I was out of the trading game for I'd say 2.5-3 years, and just past couple months I've really been trying to get back into it because I don't know, it's just kind of fun to me again. It looks fun. So let's just get into some crazy news. So most items have exploded in value, and we're looking at one right here, Knight of the Violet Abyss. What are we doing? This is 18k back then. Yeah, 15k. What is this? This had zero demand, and it still has low demand. But something like this is so garbage. I personally, I wouldn't want this to be too high. I think the Knight of the Stygian Abyss, or whatever it's called, Katsa, that one's really cool. Black and white, you can't really go wrong with that. But I don't know, this one's really mid. But anyways, whole point I'm trying to say here is recently items have been exploding, and we can obviously tell past 3 months, this literally went from 55k, and it's sitting a little bit over 330k, and that's bizarre. That's a 6x right there, dude. And yeah, if that doesn't show that literally anyone can make profit right now, I don't know what does. Guys, it's never too late to get into trading. I thought trading was gonna die a year, 2 years ago, but no, there's still so many other ways to make profit, Dual Lumina. Obviously this had a crash, and we can see that on the graph, but obviously it rose like crazy. It was on fire. And so again, just saying, there's all these opportunities, and obviously you need to learn when you need to dump something. And this right here shows it crashed really quick, but sometimes you just don't know. And oh my gosh, this guy, he did a failed trade. Oh no, I'm not even gonna bother looking at his stuff. Anyways, I do want to make a video on failed trades and stuff like that. It would be really fun to go over those, but not the point of this video. Just want to go over some other examples of stuff that has skyrocketed. Something like Sad Clown blew my mind. Back in the day, it was just a couple of years ago, but something like this was worth 30k wrap. And nowadays, wow, yeah, 13k. Yeah, nowadays, bro, it's sitting at a little over 700k. And that's bizarre to me. And honestly, if I had to guess, I would assume this stuff's gonna peak soon, but I don't really know. You can never be for sure. That's why it's just kind of hard to tell. But sometimes best price is a good way to kind of judge if an item's peaking, but at the same time it's not. So all this is speculation. Okay, don't believe anything I'm saying. Another example though of items that crash, Red Rockstar. Just look at these profit opportunities. Again, this face right here, one of my favorites, not gonna lie. I liked it when it was a wrap item, and then suddenly it just randomly gained a value. But just look, you guys, there's so many opportunities in trading to, hold, wait for the hype, trade it off at the hype, and obviously it's hard to avoid the crash. You're never gonna know when something's gonna crash. But one item I did want to talk about, the Clockwork Ultimates, the Emerald ones. Oh my gosh, this, I think the value got reverted because like it raised and then it went back down, and I was like, man, they usually never do stuff like this. This stuff happens like very rarely. But yeah, like the proofs were invalid, and I saw the proofs too, and I was like, man, yeah, that is pretty invalid. Because like it was this one dude who was manipulating it, and you know, these clockwork ultimates and work clock ultimates, they're hypey items, you know, and it's always a gamble, and that goes for so many items. But seriously, these ones, like, everyone overpays, and then they just expect like 2 times the amount that they gave on it, and it's just stupid. I personally don't like them. Now, next thing I want to talk about is like the return of rares, and rares have been doing really good right now. Like, obviously not all of them are here. I mean, there's like Red Tango. This one's doing great. Like, it went for a really good trade recently, and it was pretty dead for a while, and then there was some dude like trying to manipulate it for some time. I don't know, but like, this is an example of like an item deserving to blow up. Like, this should have been a little bit higher. But let's take a look here. I mean, there's not anything catching my eye right now, but like some things like Ghostwalker, oh my gosh, that went for like 5-6 million with Void Star, and that's like crazy, you guys. That's like freaking crazy. I can't believe it. Like, if you had like told me that or asked me that, like, I don't know, a couple of years ago, if that would ever be a thing, I would be like, no way, those items are like bricks. But like now, like my dual dark hearts, you know, they're becoming good too. Like, I check in the server every now and then, and you know, we comfortably get like a couple million overpay offers, and I'm not here to like shark anyone and say it gets like 20 million, but you know, I've seen a couple offers like 3 million, 3.7 mil, stuff like that. So you know, I guess, you know, again, this is reaffirming that like rares are doing really good right now, so just something to like keep in mind, you know. And this is partially due to like the new guidelines they set up. Like, it makes it just easier for rares to raise off lower proofs, and obviously it's been working. So yeah, and then other thing I was gonna say, one item that really caught my eye was the New Year's crown, and this one, like, guys, this thing, the Horde released in like 2021, yeah, right there, 2021, and it crashed like crazy, and you know, all of a sudden it's made a return, and not all of a sudden, but like, you can tell, I mean, the circulation, it looks a little active, but that's because the Horde's move. It's pretty dead. I mean, it's pretty dead. I mean, again, there is a Horde, so that's partially why, but man, this is another thing too, like, recently everyone's graph is either like going down like this, or it's like going up like the inverse. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know, my graph, I mean, it kind of does that, but I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess we have like these raises here. These are big raises right here. And you know, won't lie, every time we get a raise, you know, on my items, it feels really good. But yeah, my graph doesn't really do anything. It's pretty stagnant stuff. But yeah, so that's that. And then also another point, like, demand is kind of dying right now. Like, obviously there's stuff like horns that are rebounding, doing good, and they're obviously gonna, you know, continue to do good. At least from what I see, Fiery is doing great right now. I'm not sure about Frigid Horns. I wouldn't mind picking up a pair of Frigid Horns. But obviously, you know, it brings to the point, like, what am I going to trade? And, you know, maybe that's for another video. But no, I mean, I'm listed as not for trade on most of my items, especially my bigs. I'm like, I love my big items. But eventually, you know, you got to let go of them. And when that day comes, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, guys, you always just got to find the right opportunities. And at the end of the day, like, I want to say it's just a game, but you know, this is crazy. We're reaching like crazy numbers on just the game. So yeah, I mean, again, it's just really cool. And like I said earlier, I think it's never too late to get into trading. I mean, there's so many trade ads right here of like, you know, small traders like joining the hobby, and like you got like middle-sized traders like 300k, maybe like a couple million. And yeah, I think everyone should try it out, and you just gotta learn. You gotta learn the strats. You gotta learn. And obviously, if someone just sat down and gave you everything, it wouldn't be fair. You know, nor would it like help you out. You need to be able to create your own judgment. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like Roblox trading, like, we're so back, bros. Like, it's not over. It feels great. Like, I did buy some items recently for Robux. Like, I just sniped this one last night. And I got this one like a week ago. I've been monitoring the deals page a little bit, but just trying to get like decent stuff. This one I got for like 20,000, and honestly, this is a cool face. I always like the butterfly faces. I like the purple one a little bit more, but this one's cool too. But anyways, my last point I want to get to before the video's over is that these trends that we're encountering right now just are very different from the norm. Like, we don't know what to expect. And that's what makes trading so much fun. Like, we're all just like in the same boat. We're speculating. Obviously, some speculation is more like justified than others. Like, I can sit here and be like, all right, Black Falc's gonna raise, and I'm probably gonna be right because we just got like a really good, overpay last night. Anyway, I'm biased. It's my item, obviously, but something like a Sparkle Time Fedora, like, it just keeps going up. So when is it gonna stop going up? We don't really know. Okay, so that's up to speculation, like I was saying, but kind of bizarre. It's kind of bizarre how high Roblox limits are, but yeah, I'm not gonna try to stretch out the video really longer. I was just wanting to talk about my items, just like some thoughts on some items I had, and yeah, I mean, we're coming back to trading, and again, I'm not saying I'm trading my bigs right now, but maybe in the future, but not right now. I don't really know. I like my stuff, but man, I don't know. But this stuff, definitely, hey, if you guys want to shoot me some trades, some stuff that I would love to trade, like this right here, I will downgrade it for wrap. Okay, I will take equal. Y'all send me trades. Dang. Okay. No, I'm just trying to take equal on it, and I could lowball it a little bit too. I'm just looking for like wrap that sells. But anyways, that's really it for the video. Hope to make more trading videos, you guys. I love the trading space, and honestly, there's like so many different topics I feel like I could touch on. Like, one topic is like the value contributions channel. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in there, and I just read like some stuff about a proof getting deleted on there, and oh my god, it was a whole freaking mess. Like, people don't really understand like USD items not being legit, like, or like not counting, and there's like certain rules. Obviously that's like very bare minimum, but man, I think they're doing some clarification on the rules right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that for the video today. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll be back with another trading video. See you guys later.